It's the end of an era. Taylor Swift's Eras Tour coming to a close in Vancouver after nearly 2 years, 5 continents, 50 cities and 149 shows. This era is almost over at Vancouver, British Columbia. As Taylor Swift sings in her famed fan anthem, Long Live. Remember this moment. For her loyal fans, there have been many of those moments since the Eras Tour kicked off in March 2023. Sunday night's show will be the last of that marathon tour, which has spanned nearly 2 years, 5 continents, 50 cities and a remarkable 149 shows, each of which has featured Swift singing, dancing and glittering for more than 3 hours. Swift said in June that the tour, which at the time seemed to be everlasting, would conclude in Vancouver in December. The tour, which featured songs from Swift's 11 albums, or eras, was marked by friendship bracelets, a revolt against Ticketmaster, a record-setting concert film and booming economies in nearly every city she touched. It also featured a blossoming romance with Kansas City Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce, who appeared on stage in London and was mentioned in Swift's Karma multiple times on the tour over the 20-plus months of shows. Swift somehow had time to offer her fans 3 new releases, including 2 Taylor's version re-recordings to add to the collection and a fresh album this year. When the tour kicked off in Glendale, Arizona, on March 17, 2023, the show included 9 of Swift's then 10 eras, opening with the Lover album which had not yet been toured. Because of the COVID-19 pandemic and closing out with Midnights, Swift's latest release before the tour began, fans were sad to learn her debut album, Taylor Swift, would not be a mainstay in the setlist. But plenty of its songs were performed multiple times in the acoustic set of the show to end the first major surprise of the tour. Swift announced the release date for Speak Now, Taylor's version, at a show in Nashville, Tennessee, in May 2023 on her first of 2 U.S. legs. She closed out that leg by announcing the release date for 1989 Taylor's version at the final show, held in Inglewood, California, appropriately on August 9, 2023, or August 9th. Swift then turned the show on its head this May as she embarked on the European leg of the tour, dropping songs from certain eras to make room for a new one, The Tortured Poets Department, which she released in April. Those releases have prompted loyal fans to search high and low for Swift's famous Easter eggs, hoping they might hint at the release of one of her last 2 albums yet to be re-recorded. Reputation Taylor's version and Taylor Swift Taylor's version so far. No luck for the Swifties on that front. But that did not deter them from showing up in droves to each show, often in sparkly handmade costumes that alluded to her eras and lyrics, and even some Swiftie inside jokes. One fan, Hope Pink, dressed up as Swift's cat, Benjamin Button, for the final weekend of shows. Pink and friends Melissa Pierce and Elizabeth Sanders traveled from San Diego to Vancouver, where they had tickets to all 3 final shows. Pierce referred to Swift as one of her great friends who just doesn't know yet. There's nothing like going to one of her shows and the endorphins and the love, Pink said.